Don't you find it funny how whenever you're talking to someone about dating, whether it's a guy or a girl, 90% of the time, it's almost as though it's always negative. Whether it's a man, his opinion on women nowadays is negative. If it's a woman, her opinion on men nowadays is negative. It's almost as though we're at war with one another. And what's funny is that we each have the same goal. If you're a normal person, you would want, a good relationship, good companionship with a member of the opposite sex, right? So check this out. You having that mindset not only clouds your judgment, but it also puts you in a position where you're very, very, very likely to lose. There's a small chance you'll win, sure, but you're very, very likely to lose. Why? Picture this. Imagine I told you you're gonna get to know this cool friend, right? This friend is one of my friends, but I'm introducing this person to you. But in the back of your mind, you have the mindset of this person is most likely going to disappoint me. He's most likely gonna suck. He's most likely not gonna be a man of his word. He's most likely gonna waste my time. He's most likely going to be a person who I just can't rely on, etc., 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 etc. Then more than likely, when you first meet him, even though he's doing everything right, because you have that bad mindset, it's going to cloud your judgment and it's going to affect your decision making. It's going to affect your mentality. It's going to affect everything. So now the question is, okay, what do we do? Do we just live in la la land and act as if everything is perfect and every woman is perfect if you're a man and every man is perfect if you're a woman? Absolutely not. That's not what we do. But here's what we do. No matter what we've been through and no matter what our past was like, no matter what our family has told us about relationships, no matter what, you always assume that it's going to work out. Always assume success. This woman I went out with, tell yourself this woman I went out with, right? Had an amazing time with her, but now she's not texting me back. Be like, oh, that's kind of cute. She's just playing hard to get because she's been hurt before. She's been hurt a lot before in her past. And because of that, she's playing hard to get because she wants to make sure that I'm not going to waste your time. That's cute. Let her do that. Oh, this woman has a very bad mindset about guys. That's kind of cute. But once she notices that I'm completely different, she's going to, soften in front of me. She's going to soften with me. She's going to become easier to deal with. It's going to be so much better than the experience that she's had with any other guy. If you're a man, that's how you should think. If you're a woman, you should think the same way. Oh, this man thinks that all women are this, all women are that, all women are manipulators. It's kind of cute. Let me change his mindset. Let me show him, not by being fake or anything, but let me just show him how much different I am from other girls. Let me tell him sweet words that he hasn't heard before. Let me tell him how manly I think he is. And so the whole point of me preaching this to you is just to preach success. Because you see, whether you're a guy or girl watching this, I personally believe that success with members of the opposite sex is primarily and directly related to success in your own personal life. Personal development in general tends to bleed over in other areas of your life. Whether it's you want to get good with girls, whether it's if you're a woman, you want to attract your dream man, whether you want to get better at picking up girls with cold approach, whatever it is, I don't care what your goals are. But the parallels are all the same. Getting good with girls is the same as getting good in life in general and being a confident person in life. And here's the funny part. The less you focus on attracting this girl or what should I say to attract her, or the less you focus on that and the more you focus on just having a good time and knowing that it's going to be a kick-ass time, the more you're going to do the right things, because you're naturally going to put yourself in a vibration of the person who's naturally successful with women. If you're a guy, of course. If you're a woman, same thing applies to you. So, therefore, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know a lot of you guys in the comment section might just be like, oh, if it ain't broke, it's not true. There's so much divorce. Divorce rates are through the roof. So this and that, all these cases, which yes, it's true. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about that. But listen to this. Although those statistics are true, why focus on them? They're not going to change anything. Can you do anything to change the past? No. You can only change your life moving forward. You can't even change your own past. And also, it's important to note this. Don't you find it funny how whenever you truly believe something, whether it's good or bad, regardless, and you really believe it, and those thoughts you have or those feelings you have are mixed with faith, again, whether it's good or bad, you notice that thing tends to happen very accurately, almost exactly how you imagined it to happen. Not 100%, but let's just say a lot like how you imagined it, whether it's good or bad. And so I want you to apply that to dating. I mean, that's basically the law of attraction or the law of assumption. This might be big words for you, but basically, long story short, it's you assuming success in whichever area of your life, and act as though and feel as though you are that successful person, and act as if it's true. And the rest is going to be taken care of just because you've assumed it and you've assumed that role. Because you see, most of us are assuming extras. We're assuming the role of an extra in our own movie. It's like the movie is about our life and we're not even the main character. That's most of us. It's most people, whether you're a man or a woman. And so assuming that role automatically puts you in a victim mindset. It automatically puts you in a mindset where you're lashing out on the member of the opposite sex. It automatically puts you in the mindset to lose. But when you put yourself in the winner's mindset, oh yeah, this woman, I texted her, she didn't text me back. Oh, that's very cute. That's cute. She's been hurt in the past. Oh, that's cute. She's going to reach out back tomorrow. I know she will. She'll be back. It kind of sounds cocky in a way, but honestly, I mean, it's going to get the job done. And it's not even just about getting the job done. It's better for you. It's better for your mental health. Instead of sitting there and, being in this mindset of worry and anger and frustration and being so mad you want to fucking punch a wall, you'll be chilling. You'll be cool. Oh, that's so cute. She didn't answer me back. She'll be back. She'll be back. How couldn't she? She'll miss me. Some guy in the comment section right now, or some person watching this, oh, that's not true, man. They always just leave me on red. Okay, you're not really no offense, but if that's always happening to you, dude, you're obviously doing something wrong. You're obviously not giving them a strong desire to see you again, which is fine. I have other videos on my channel for that, but that's not the topic of this video. The topic of this video is basically assume success. When you assume it, truthfully assume it. Don't just say you assume it. And believe it's going to work out. After you have your shit taken care of and you have your shit together as a man in general in your life, you'll notice that with relative ease, other areas of your life are just taken care of because you assume they'll be taken care of. That woman you want to go on a date with, of course it's already taken care of. If you're a woman, that man that you like, of course he's going to like you back. You're pretty, you're beautiful, you're very feminine. You talk in such a way that charms him. You're different from other girls. All these things. And so this whole war between men and women, if you want to stop it, it's not going to stop it. It's not going to be stopped just by talking about it. And again, I stand with a lot of the things that I still believe are true. That doesn't take away from the fact that those aren't issues. But instead of focusing on those issues, just focus on becoming better. Focus on becoming more attractive. Focus on the things that you can control. You can't control the divorce rates of your country. You can't control the divorce rates of the world. You can't control how people think. But what you can control is how you show up. And to control the way you show up, change your mindset. Be positive. I can't wait to see this person. It's going to be an awesome time. They're going to have such a fun time with me. I'm going to give them value. Focus on giving value. Don't even focus on, oh, are they going to like me enough to start pursuing me? Don't. The moment you think like that, you messed up. And let me give you guys an example, a real life example of how this could be true both for the positive and for the negative. But it's a negative example to illustrate my point. So long story short, I'm part of this Arab singles group chat. It's mainly for people in the U.S., but they started, branching out to other countries and stuff. But as of right now, it's mainly in the U.S. And so there's this one dude who goes in. I see his mindset, which again, he's not wrong per se, quote unquote. However, listen to this. He goes in with a mindset, mind you, he's divorced and he has a daughter. I don't know his age. Let's just say he's in his mid to late 20s, the 30s. Sorry, mid to late 30s, which is most likely the truth. But anyways, he goes into this group chat. He goes, "Hey, my name is so and so, and my age is so and so. All the masculine women, stay away," or something along those lines. Like, I'm not looking for a masculine woman. Blah 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 blah. Theoretically, what he's saying is not wrong. It's actually very right. However, 90% of the women are not going to understand that language. Sure, there may be an exceptional 5 to 10% that do, if that. And they'll be like, you know what, I'm going to change his mind. He's going to be different when he's with me, which that will work too. But unfortunately, 90% out there or more, let's just say 90%, 90 to 95%, they're not going to get that language. They're going to be like, what's this guy's a weirdo. But anyways, back to the story. He goes into the group chat. He carries himself with this mentality. Oh, I say things like they are. I don't sugarcoat my words. Yes, he's right, and that's not wrong. That's a good thing to do. But there's a way to say certain things. Long story short, he got into an argument with another girl in the group chat, and this girl just happens to get into an argument with everyone. Long story short, both of them were banned and were kicked out of the group chat. The whole point of the story is this person's mindset and that girl's mindset, both of them, they got kicked out. Why? Because they have bad mentalities. They're always thinking like victims, and they already assume loss. They already assume that the other person who's involved with them, with any interaction, they're going to be negative. Immediately, look at that. Look what he said. I'm looking for a woman who's non-masculine. The way he said it too was just wrong. What he said in and of itself is not wrong. I personally agree. Like, of course, you don't want a masculine woman, but the way he said it is very, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess you could say standoffish or too aggressive. So yeah, having the mindset of knowing it's going to work out, that's the step one. Let's just call that the point of entry, right? That's like a strong point of entry that you want to have. He didn't have that strong point of entry. His point of entry was very weak. However, if he had a strong point of entry, some women could have looked at his pictures like, oh wow, this guy's very charming. He's very cool. Let me see what he's all about. And then who knows, maybe, because this was like 2 weeks ago, yeah. Who knows, maybe by now he would have started making arrangements to meet a girl because they both clicked. I mean, you never know, but the whole point is, man, or sis, if you're watching this, the whole point is, don't have the mindset of all women are so-and-so or all men are so-and-so. Yes, I've made videos about that, yes, but it was mainly just to open your eyes up and to not be fooled, you know, about certain things that go on. But just for the main part, assume an attitude of success. Even if a woman seems to be seems to carry such negative beliefs about dating or whatever, be like, just because she's hurt, it's fine. You know, I'll change her mind when she meets me because she'll notice I'm very, you know, I guess you could say I'm understanding how she was hurt. Not necessarily saying that that's acceptable for her to like treat a man in a bad way, but I understand how she's hurt. It's kind of cute. That's it. She just has her guard up. That's it. She has her guard up because she likes me so much and she's afraid of being hurt. It's cute. You see how the narrative changes instead of, oh, this woman has issues, I'm going to leave. But again, you know, I'm going to pause for a second. A lot of women will have such shitty issues to the point where she'll be the biggest pain in the ass to deal with. And it's like no matter how much you try, none of your efforts will work to get her to open up to you. And you should stay away from those women. But I'm saying, for the most part, if a woman notices those things within you, or, you know, she likes you, but she has her guard up because of, you know, her past, etc., you could break down those walls if you just have the confidence and just a little bit of patience. I'm not asking for like a crazy amount of patience, but just a little bit of patience. Just with some time, she's gonna be like, I like how this guy talks to me. I like how confident he is, and I like how he's just assuming success with me. And he's treating what I'm saying as if it's not a problem, which is good. Don't feed into her problems. It's just like, he's listening to me, but he's not. He's very calm. He's very present. He's very calm. He's not acting like there's this huge deal. There's these huge issues that I have. So I feel comfortable emotionally with him. Let me talk to him more. You see how, you know, that's just a different example. But anyways, yeah. The whole point of me telling you these stories is to get you to adopt that mindset more And stay away from the victim or the scarcity mindset. Oh, this is never going to work. Oh, stay away from this. Oh, yeah. Sure. There's a lot of truth to that. But instead of focusing on it, focus your attention on what you can control. Because again, just like the quote says, energy flows where attention goes. So fix your attention on the good stuff, on what you could control. Showing up in the best possible way. If you're a man, show up as being as manly as possible, as cool as possible, as charming as possible, as fun as whatever. You just want to be a memorable dude to this woman that you want to attract. And vice versa if you're a girl. Just focus on having a good time and showing her a good time. Focusing on giving more than taking. And I guarantee you'll see a 180. Such a big difference. It's going to work out in your favor. Trust me. So yeah, that's just the message I wanted to share with you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, share. Join me on Patreon, TikTok, Instagram. And just focus on those things. Focus on giving instead of taking. And your life is going to be so much better. And you won't have to deal with, at least, you won't have to deal with as much issues as you either currently are or as you think you may. But anyways, that wraps it up. Peace.